Hello and welcome to How to 10x Your Confidence as an Actor, free video training series, part 2 of 4. This one is entitled Massive Motivation and Unstoppable Momentum. Now, I'm so thrilled that so many actors out there have been watching and sharing my videos of this free training, and I'm truly grateful for that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And one of you could stick around and find out details now of how you can win €500 worth of training with me. Hello there, I'm Nick Dunning. I'm the creator of Total Audition Magician and the author of NLP for Actors. I teach actors how to use next level thinking so they create the life of their dreams. Can you picture yourself living the life of an A-list actor? Then you must start thinking like an A-list actor, because A-list actors think differently, don't they? They think at the next level. And next level thinking is easy. The benefits of next level thinking are naturally occurring confidence, a massive momentum, massive motivation and rapid momentum, an overwhelming sense of joy in life, and a continued feeling of flow in everything you do. Naturally recurring feelings of happiness and tremendous financial rewards. Now, the benefits of NLT for actors are higher levels of confidence in the audition room, higher levels of motivation to carve out a great career, and higher levels of persuasion with next level influencers, people like casting directors, agents, directors. You also get a deeper respect and admiration from casting directors, which means you get way more callbacks and much higher levels of acting work and much more money. Now, this training could seriously change your life. So grab a pen and paper or a computer and write things down. Things happen faster when you write things down. So here's why you write this down. It triggers millions of neurons to fire off inside your brain. It creates new neurological pathways to success. It speeds up your internal processing powers. And because what fires together wires together, it creates next level thinking. Not only that, it creates the habit of confidence inside your mind right now. Now, you can do this, you really can. And I know this because it happened to me. Several years ago, I was working at the Theatre Royal in York in the UK. It was the opening night of The Importance of Being Earnest, and I knew something was wrong. I was completely overwhelmed by fear, and I decided that I wasn't going on stage that night. Never, ever again. Outside, it was raining. I went back to my bedsit. I drew the curtains, and I just sat there, staring at the walls. I felt worthless and alone. I had never felt so vulnerable in my entire life. And later on, the doorbell rang and a friend of mine came in and sat next to me. She talked with me and made me see that maybe there was something valuable inside of me, something worth fighting for, however small it was. And somehow I managed to force myself on the stage that night. I can still feel it. I was shaking like a leaf. It haunted me for a long time. But that night, I made a new decision. I knew that I was never going to let this happen to me again. I became fascinated by the human mind. I started to look into psychology. I learned everything I could about what goes on inside an actor's mind. I read every book I could get my hands on. I listened to audios. I went to talks and lectures. And pretty soon, my confidence and self-belief started to grow again. And that's the exact moment I got the movie Alexander, directed by Oliver Stone. Now, suddenly, I was sitting in the Moroccan desert sharing ice creams with Colin Farrell, Angelina Jolie, Jared Leto and Sir Anthony Hopkins. So I started building my skills even more, which led to roles on The Tudors as Sir Thomas Boleyn, Hatfields and McCoys, Preacher Garrett with Kevin Costner, Da Vinci's Demons, and Quirk as Malachi Griffin opposite Gabriel Byrne. I also got to work with my hero, one of my heroes anyway, Helen Mirren in The Iron Lady. Now, my students are doing great, which makes me really happy as well. They really are. Now, how to create massive motivation, how to get a handle on it. We're going to teach you a secret weapon. No one can see you this. This is the evil Mike Myers laugh. No one can see you doing this while you're doing it. That's why it's so powerful. It's called the ear trigger. Okay. So think of a time in the past when you felt really motivated and passionate about something you wanted to do or something you wanted to achieve. That's right. And see what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel those feelings of motivation again right now. Make the pictures in your mind as big and as bright and as bold as you can. Make the sounds louder, the feelings stronger. And let this build up in your mind until it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And when the feeling is at its strongest, Squeeze your earlobe. That's the ear trigger. Now, the next time you squeeze your earlobe, those feelings of motivation will rise up inside of you. Now, as you bring your feelings of motivation and achievement into focus, think about your current goal, the thing you wish you had more motivation for. Now imagine how great you will feel when you achieve this next goal. That's right, really see what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel those feelings again, rising up inside of you. By doing this, you're increasing your self-belief and flooding your body with good feelings of motivation. So let this build up in your mind until the feelings get stronger and stronger, and when the feeling is at its strongest, got a handle on it, use your ear trigger. Now the next time you're feeling unmotivated about anything, just squeeze your ear trigger and you'll feel motivated again. So do this on a daily basis, guys, for 2 minutes, just 3 times a day for 7 days. Your motivation will go through the roof. It will transform. So just fire off your ear trigger now. So congratulations, you just created your first win step. Now, winners take a different path. They create with multiple win steps. Now, the number one challenge that some actors have these days is they think they're born to fail. Somehow they think they can't do it, that it's not right for them. Success is for other people. They believe that they can never win. And that's just not true. Here's how to know deep down that you are a winner right now. You create win steps. And every step that you take means that you are a winner because it signals success to your deeper mind. When you do this, you will feel like a winner all of the time. So to signal success even quicker, you need a new engine. You need to start this new engine. So feel the motivation coming back up, and as you feel that motivation firing off your ear trigger now, we're going to go and look at the momentum motor. To create win steps, you need to do just one thing every day for your career. Here we go. Here's your diary. This is what it could look like. First win step. Wrote to a new agent. Tuesday. Sent a postcard to a CD. Yoga in the park for 30 minutes. Booked a headshot session. Joined online group for actors. Read The Tempest. Understood something finally. The 3-point lighting for self-tapes. The following week, I just rang my agent, met a CD at a show, bought a juicer, booked a job, started learning a fairly decent OK US accent. Oops, day on Instagram. I'm only human. Start again on Monday. Get the picture? What do you have to do then? You just rinse and repeat daily. And how to put win steps on steroids is really simple, guys. You just use the win step megaphone. If you did 7 steps a week, that gives you 30 steps a month, which is 365 steps a year. If you could do 2 steps a day, that's 730 steps for your career in the year. If you did 3 steps a day, you would do a massive 1,095 win steps for your career. What do you think that would do to your levels of motivation and your levels of momentum and your confidence that you have inside of you? Now, I'm going to give you a free download to help you create more win steps. It's called the Momentum Motor PDF. Now, some actors make this mistake. They think that they can't do motivation. They think they have to be super fit to be motivated. You don't. Motivation is a habit that anyone can learn. And you can easily increase your levels of motivation by starting the momentum motor. Some actors think that, A-list actors find it easy to motivate because they've got lots of money and they're always working. A-list actors are human beings, and so are you. They create win steps, and so can you. If you can do just one tiny thing a day, you can create an entire string of win steps, can't you? So download your one-step win step sheet right now. And here's why. You'll have more energy, more connections, more money, more self-esteem, more confidence, more self-belief, and more personal power. Is that worth it? Can you imagine what your life was like when it's like that? So fire off your ear trigger now. Feel your ear trigger going now and download this new PDF. And if you haven't heard about this, please do tell five friends of yours about this training and the 10x Your Confidence video challenge. If you weren't aware of what that is, the details are all in video 1. So please like this page and post lots of questions and ask comments. Until the next video, think bold, think bright, think big. Bye now.